That E3 showcase sure taught us a lot about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We have a pretty good idea of what characters are going to be in the game, and thanks to some of the assist trophies, we also know which characters are not going to be playable. Wah. Get over yourself, you'll be fine. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see many new characters, but we did get to see the inclusion of Echo Fighters, which allows more than one character to occupy one character slot. This opens up a whole can of worms and the potential for so many characters that previously never would have been in the series. A major problem with prior Smash Bros. Games were the characters that were more or less carbon copies of other characters. Mario and Dr. Mario, Ness and Lucas, Pit and Dark Pit. This is when Smash diehards fire off a wordy comment that starts with actually. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has a unique solution to this that they're calling Echo Fighters. It's an offshoot of a main fighter that allows both characters to occupy the same character slot, an alt version of a character. We don't actually know how it'll work in the character select screen. I can assume that it'll work just like picking a color does. Interestingly, some of the characters that could have easily been Echo Fighters are confirmed separate characters, like Mario and Dr. Mario and Ness and Lucas. In fact, there are only 3 confirmed Echo Fighters so far. Just Lucina, who is an Echo Fighter for Marth, Daisy, who is an Echo Fighter for Peach, and Dark Pit, who is an Echo Fighter for Pit. I guess they looked at the data and determined which fighters were the least popular and who they can easily turn into Echo Fighters. Dr. Mario might have been too big of a deal to make into an Echo Fighter. Maybe he's there to pay homage to how Mario played in Melee? I'm sure they had their reasons. In Smash 4, Dark Pit had a great side special that would always break Captain Falcon's side special. Hopefully this is something that stays. The prospect of Echo Fighters gets me very excited because there's so many characters that could easily borrow the same or similar movesets as their main fighters. I'm gonna go through the list of the characters that I think would make the most sense as an Echo Fighter, and then I'm gonna get into some weird conspiracy theory territory. Here's a fun little game we should do. How about you pause the video right now and write in the comments what character you think that I think would be the biggest no-brainer as an Echo Fighter. Just pause the screen, go down and write the little character, and then you can edit the comment afterwards and say some more shit. I don't know. Did you do it? You didn't do it. You didn't do it at all. Did you do it? Are you ready? It's Shadow. If Daisy could be an Echo Fighter for Peach, then Shadow could easily be an Echo Fighter for Sonic. They could even have identical movesets. Shadow would just need a new run animation. I have some evidence to back this claim too. Shadow appeared in Smash 3 and Smash 4 as an assist trophy, dropping in to perform Chaos Control. So far, this assist trophy has not come up in any of the previews of Smash 5 gameplay. It's entirely possible they took him out as an assist trophy to put him in as an Echo Fighter.
Wow.
No one's talking to you, Waluigi.
Ow.
Unfortunately, another character that is definitely not going to be playable, whether it be as an Echo Fighter or his own character, is Knuckles due to his inclusion as an assist trophy, which is a shame because he would be great. The next most likely character that I think will be getting an Echo Fighter is Mega Man. Now, as much as I would love to see Mega Man X, I don't think we'll be getting that. But Proto Man is something that's definitely likely. Although we don't see it much, Proto Man can copy abilities just like Mega Man, so all of the moves can be exactly the same. They just have to swap out Rush with the Proto Coil and Proto Jet. Proto Man also has a shield that can be utilized in his moveset, but it's not entirely necessary. If they want to just do a carbon copy of Mega Man, I don't think anybody would complain. In Smash 4, Proto Man was a costume for one of the Mii Gunners. And in Smash Ultimate, he is in Mega Man's final Smash. That definitely says something about the likelihood of him being playable. Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man is an easy one. There's no reason not to do this. It could even just be a skin instead of an Echo Fighter. This is the easiest one to pull off. I just don't know how important it would be to them. I don't think there are that many Ms. Pac-Man fans out there waiting for their time in the spotlight. His alternate costumes in Smash 4 are garbage. And hey, while we're at it, why not just toss the ghosts in there? Give them the same moveset, who cares? Ryu and Ken is another no-brainer. Maybe tweak their moveset a little bit. Give Ken a stronger Shoryuken and a weaker Hadouken. But I'm not so sure how much of their IP Capcom would be willing to lend to another fighting game. So far, Ken has only appeared as an assist trophy in Smash 4, so the likelihood of this happening is a little slim. It's also a little bit of an anomaly that Ryu even made it into Smash 4 anyway, so I guess we should just take what we can get on this one. Now for some of the more out there ideas. What if the Pokemon trainer got an Echo Fighter that completely changed all of the Pokemon that he had? Now, this would be a giant pain in the ass to develop for, but it is entirely possible now with Echo Fighters. Instead of red, swap him out for blue. Give him an Arcanine, an Alakazam, and a Jolteon, or just all of the Eevee Gen 1 evolutions. Something that resembles a mishmash of all of the Pokemon that Blue can acquire throughout all of the games. Not because anybody gives a shit about Blue, but because having the option to play as more Pokemon would be awesome. If we're getting Snake, we could also get Old Snake, or maybe even Big Boss, and not just a character skin, or maybe even Liquid?
Did you like my sunglasses?
These are definitely not happening. I just wanted a dream. The Animal Crossing villager could be swapped out for literally any Animal Crossing character that exists. Hell, I'd say forget the whole Echo Fighter thing and just make each color a different animal or villager from the Animal Crossing world. That'd be a whole lot of models to model, but there's not much else to do after that. For Little Mac, you could sub in other boxers from Punch-Out like Soda Popinski or Don Flamenco, but this is all the way at the bottom of my list because who really cares about Punch-Out? Nobody cares about Punch-Out. The point I'm trying to make here is that adding a little drop-down menu on some of the characters in the Smash Bros. Roster opens up a whole world of possibilities. So far, it doesn't seem like there are that many new characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate. We only know of the Inkling, Daisy, and Ridley, and Daisy's an Echo Fighter. It's entirely possible that instead of a whole new slew of newcomers, we get a whole slew of Echo Fighters at launch. I'd be totally okay with that in most cases. Where's Crash, man? What the hell's going on over there? So what do you guys think about the inclusion of Echo Fighters? Did you like having characters that were more or less the same but with little tiny differences? And what characters did I leave out that would make great Echo Fighters? Because I know that I definitely left somebody out. Leave it in the comments below, at me on Twitter, all this other social media garbage. We got new videos and live streams all of the time. Our schedule is usually in a pinned tweet over on our Twitter account, which you could follow for news and updates. And don't forget my personal Twitter is where I just, say dumb stuff. Don't forget about Wulff Den Live, our live podcast where we talk to you every single Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And of course, the most important thing that you could do is subscribe and share this video with a friend who you're gonna play Smash Bros. Ultimate with a lot. And don't forget to check out my hands-on video with Smash Bros. Ultimate that I played at E3. I'll put it right here. Thank you guys very much. You have yourselves a very good week.